I couldn't possibly go a whole week without speaking to the greatest person ever. Prince Harry says, I'm not going to return to royal duties unless Prince William says sorry, like that's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Los Angeles, my friend Kinsey Schofield.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Reunited like we always What am I doing? God, it's like karaoke. Karaoke. How are you, Kins? I haven't spoken to you for ages.
I know, that's right. And what a wild story this is. This came from the Mirror that allegedly...
Is this true? So that Ginger Whinger, is that up his own backside? He said today, and I quote, I'm not going to return to royal duties unless my brother William apologises. I'm happy to help out the firm, but you know what? Daddy can ask me and Willie can say sorry. What?
Well, friends of Prince William have told the Daily Beast whoever is sharing these ludicrous theories on Harry's behalf is simply pretending to not get the message he is not wanted, or they're very thick. So I thought that was a great way to describe it.
But actually, we know how deranged, if we're being honest, we know how deranged Harry and Meghan are, and thus, when I read it, I sort of went, well, it's pretty par for the course with him. He probably has done that, right?
I wouldn't be surprised. I do think that he's incredibly stubborn, and they are the ultimate victims. Victimhood has been very lucrative to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and so why would they change course when they've made literally millions of dollars off of victimhood?
I mean, I couldn't agree with you more. And William, I think, a lot of people say, don't they, that Charles would be happy to continue or try and begin again a relationship with his son and all that sort of stuff. I don't know if I'm right. You'd know more than me. I don't think that William will. I think William's quite set. I think he's quite set in his ways, and I think I can't see it happening. I can see this situation going on for a long, long time. Certainly when William's king, I don't think Harry will get a look in.
I think that Prince William's carving his own path, and he's focused on the future and his wife and his father's healing. I mean, we've got bigger issues going on than whatever Netflix show Prince Harry is filming today. You know, the royal family is dealing with cancer, and they're dealing with the future of the monarchy. And, you know, I do think that Prince Harry really dwells on the past and is fixated on the past. I mean, look at the way he really claws at his mother's legacy, staying with Earl Spencer when he was there last week for the funeral of his uncle.
Did you hear about how frosty it was in the church?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just feel like Prince William's focused on the future, and Prince Harry is just, you know, rudderless, to steal a quote from our friend Rupert Bell, rudderless in the past. And I feel like Prince William is on the right path.
It's interesting. I mean, I don't know whether it's true or not. I know that they're slightly deranged. I'm sure that he somehow believes that if he clicks his fingers, Harry, they're going to go, yes, come back. I think the monarchy's survived perfectly well without them. I don't think they need them. I don't think they need the atmosphere that they bring, the problems they create. I just think they're irrelevant. I think the hardest thing for those two is that they are actually irrelevant.
I mean, that's exactly it. That is why you're seeing these kinds of messages. Prince Harry, while it's being presented as, let me know if I can help you, yeah, the reality is that they're American.
Please, let me back.
Their American brand is so tainted, and they know their only value is their association to the royal family. So how can they get back there? How can they continue to be associated with the royal family so there's interest in them? Because otherwise they're just jam makers and polo players.
Jam makers. Now, listen, we've got a question for you, because I read an article the other day and I want to know if it's true. Is it true that your favourite presenter on Talk is Kevin O'Sullivan?
Hi, it's Kevin here. Before you answer that question.
Yeah, Kevin, I love the way he smells. He smells like a unicorn.
There you
go. He's a wonderful human.
I love you dearly. You're in LA. He smells like a unicorn? Yeah. Is that because you're a horny old butt? What are we talking about? Oh, she's gone, oh my God, he said horny. You can say horny, for goodness sake. Do I smell nice?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You sound like a nice, like when you walk.
You smell like the other end of the unicorn.
I smell like the arse end of the unicorn. Brilliant, fantastic.
Welcome back, Royal Sussex Squad, your go-to channel for setting the record straight on all things Harry and Meghan. If you're tired of the same old bitter rants from the usual suspects in the British press, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into yet another ridiculous hit piece aimed at our favourite royal couple. And trust me, this one is as desperate as it gets. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a super thanks to support this channel. Prince Harry's decision to step back from royal duties sent shockwaves around the world. It was a moment that many did not see coming, a seismic shift in the landscape of the British monarchy. It was a break from centuries of tradition, a move that challenged the very fabric of what it means to be a royal. The monarchy, steeped in history and protocol, had rarely seen such a bold departure. This was not just a personal decision, but a bold declaration of independence. Harry and Meghan's choice to carve out their own path was a statement to the world that they would not be confined by the expectations placed upon them. Harry, once the carefree younger brother, chose a different path. From his early years, he was known for his playful spirit and adventurous nature, but as he grew older, the weight of his royal duties began to press heavily upon him. He prioritized his own well-being and that of his growing family. The birth of his son Archie, and the love he shared with Meghan, became the central focus of his life, leading him to re-evaluate his role within the royal framework. The rigid structure of royal life, the constant scrutiny of the press, had taken a toll. The relentless media attention and the invasive nature of the tabloids created an environment that was increasingly difficult to endure. Harry, no longer willing to conform, sought a life free from the constraints of his birthright. He desired a sense of normalcy, a chance to live without the ever-present lens of public scrutiny. He yearned for authenticity, for the freedom to forge his own destiny. Together with Meghan, he envisioned a life where they could be true to themselves, away from the pressures of royal expectations. This decision was not made lightly. It came after much soul-searching and contemplation, weighing the pros and cons of such a monumental change. It was born from deep reflection and a desire for a more fulfilling life. Harry and Meghan sought a balance that would allow them to thrive both personally and professionally. Harry, a man of principle, refused to compromise his values. His commitment to causes close to his heart, such as mental health and veterans' welfare, remained steadfast. He chose love, family, and personal happiness above the expectations of his royal role. In stepping back, Harry and Meghan embarked on a new chapter, one where they could define their own legacy and live a life of purpose and joy. The United States offered Harry and Meghan a refuge, a place to heal, reflect, and rebuild. Away from the relentless British tabloids, they found a sense of normalcy and peace. California, with its sunshine and promise of new beginnings, became their sanctuary and safe haven. The pressures of royal life had deeply impacted their mental health. Meghan, subjected to vicious attacks in the press, spoke candidly about her personal struggles. Harry, carrying the weight of his own past traumas, sought support and healing through therapy. In the quiet moments, they found solace and joy in their growing family. Archie, their son, became a symbol of hope and renewal, a reminder of the future they were building together with love. Away from the palace walls, they began to thrive and grow, embracing a life grounded in purpose, authenticity, and compassion. Prince Harry's commitment to service, a hallmark of his royal upbringing, has only deepened since his move to California. His transition from the UK to the US has not diminished his sense of duty. Rather, it has provided him with new opportunities to expand his philanthropic efforts. Alongside Meghan Markle, Harry has embraced a variety of causes, demonstrating a versatile and heartfelt approach to service. Harry's passion for supporting veterans is unwavering. He understands the unique challenges faced by those who have served in the military, and his efforts to provide them with opportunities for rehabilitation and recognition are tireless. His work with veterans is not just about the Games, it extends to various initiatives aimed at improving their quality of life. He sees the Games as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a celebration of courage and determination. The athletes' stories of overcoming adversity inspire Harry, and he often speaks about the profound impact these individuals have on him. The Invictus Games are more than a sporting event. They are a movement that embodies hope and recovery. Beyond the Invictus Games, Harry continues to champion causes close to his heart: mental health awareness, environmental conservation, and supporting vulnerable communities. His advocacy for mental health in particular has been groundbreaking, helping to destigmatize conversations around mental well-being. Harry's environmental efforts, including tree planting and conservation projects, reflect his commitment to preserving the planet for future generations. Harry and Meghan aren't the ones desperate to be relevant in the royal world. It's the firm and its bitter commentators who can't survive without them. And that's why they keep pushing these tired, baseless narratives. But as always, we see through the lies. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and show your love with a super thanks. Let's keep supporting Harry and Meghan while exposing the nonsense.